Have you been in a situation where it's just like, all right, somebody's coming up to me, I'm not the aggressor, but you want to come up to me,
Yeah.
now I'm going to handle you that way. Have you been in that situation?
Numerous times.
Yeah.
I done been in it. I want to say this, matter of fact. This is a jail story.
Yeah.
This is a jail story. If I'm lying, Ben from KI on them side, he could vouch.
Yeah.
I got tickets, I got infractions and all that for this, so I got charged with this already.
Yeah.
Boom. We in court, or whatever. So I'm chilling, minding my business. So we got caught. Once everybody for court come in the pen, whatever, I check around, I know, select a few people, I put my stuff up, I go to sleep. When I wake up, I hear a conversation being had where it's like for me, basically the conversation about the Chosen, the Wolves, and Crips and folks and shit like that, whatever.
Yeah. When
I went to sleep, I already asked damn near everybody, like, if they banging, whatever. For me, one person, he was like, he was Crip. For me, like I said, it's not lit with the folks and the Crips, like, as a whole. You feel me? So, we from over there? I bet, cool. Like I said, I'm so comfortable I go to sleep. You heard? When I wake up, the conversation that they having is what's going on. So, son just started running his mouth like, "Hey, what you think I'm locked up for? Like, I'm locked up for a grip, whatever for trying to go over there." Ooh.
Yeah.
So I'm looking, mind you, he probably don't understand who he in the pen with.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm just letting him talk, whatever. So I had some drugs and shit, I'm rolling up. They bring Ben. Ben was enhanced restraint at this time, so me and Ben, which is a conversation for me another time, we already had like some type of run-ins and mutual respects at this time. Yeah. So even though he had that mutual respect, whatever.
Okay.
So me and him, we talking, whatever. He's in another pen.
Why did you have that mutual respect for him? Was it? Ben? Yeah.
Because like every time we ran into each other, we kept that same energy.
Gotcha.
Like when it was that, it was that. Yeah. For me, it never was a time where he ran into me or I ran into him and he copped it or I copped it. I don't know, if it was that, it was that.
Gotcha.
But before it was beef, we was actually cool. Like we was in jail together. Like his cell was like 28, mine was like 29, and we just chopping it all night and all that. Like
okay,
we had some, but when it was that, it was that. Okay. Then it just got to a point where it's like, all right, how much times I'm gonna keep running into you and we gonna get it? Yeah. When after we get it, he'd tell me like, yo, which are my bros that he running into that's copped it, that's not on that, and I'm doing the same thing. Yeah. So it's like, when you got that type of view of like, oh damn, this person running into you, this person running into you, and only damn near me the one that's applying pressure. Yeah. It comes like tiring, you heard? Absolutely. Absolutely. I get it. All right, back to the... Yeah. Boom, I'm chopping it up with Bam. I'm asking Bam, like, we want to smoke it? Like, yeah, For me, so we smoking, ooh. So I'm like, yo. And now that I'm high and I see that son is at ease, you heard? I asked Bam, like, yo, I just skipped past a whole bunch of, but I asked Bam, like, yo, you want to see me, like, shoot this, you heard? Mm-hmm. Bam said, yeah, but he didn't know what I asked him after everything for me happened. But he said, yeah, he confirmed it, like, yeah. So I'm like, I bet. Boom, I back, for me, my scalp out. So, son that I performed on, he's sitting down on the bench, like, chilling, but he's like this, like, with his head on a gate like this, his face open like this, just chilling. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, you know what? Let me walk close to him. Let me see how comfortable he is, if he gonna move back, if he gonna, whatever, look, do anything. So when I walk, and I get wild close to him, like I'm faking like I'm looking out the gate, he's not even bulging to move, like, I don't care who you is, we in jail. I don't want nobody to get that close to me, you feel me? I'm a automatic, hey, bro, back up from me, bro, you heard? He don't do none of that, like, he just peek. I'm like, oh yeah, he's comfortable for my double back, because now I'm trying to see, like, what type of clean shot I'm gonna get. Long story short, I wows him up, you know? But I only does that because he was just talking, like, and hold on, too, he's my age. Yeah. I don't usually, he's that young, he's that younger than me, I don't really pay them no mind. Younger bros or younger ops, you heard? I don't really.
Yeah.
But my age that's heavy, like, oh yeah, that's like I can't really explain it, bro. But yeah, someone's just talking wild crazy, like, oh yeah, he beefing with this person, that person. He's not even understanding who he in the cage with.
He's saying he's beefing with Chos and all that.
Yeah, like basically saying he got locked up for spinning
on a Cho.
Yeah.
But my thing is, like, at that point you're known, right?
Yeah.
So if he didn't recognize you, then it's kind of like how you don't know Mista, you feel me? But you saying you into it with Chos.
The crazy part is, before I shot him, he actually was talking. He knew that I was folk. He knew whatever, because he was telling me, like, oh, basically he lived in the hood. This person, his man's, like, he was naming a few of my bros. That's his man's.
Wow. So then why he just went into saying he's spinning on...
Oh, yeah. He also told me that he was about to click on one of my mans because one of my mans stole from him, some shit like that. But I just added up so much, like, yo, bro, first I woke up, you talking about you, this, that, and third, then you told me something, you was about to click on my mans.
Yeah.
Like, you must not know who I am, bro, because if you know, you could have just withheld that.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn.
But yeah,
Yikes. But yeah, I guess that's, you know, a lot of people say that after you go through a situation where you feel like I didn't react.
That was years apart.
Okay.
I mean, like, from the incident that I just told K.I. called me with Shaq on the phone probably like 2 weeks ago. I gave him some of this felt like, bro, you part of the reason what turned me to be like tough. Like, not, I always was like in the crowd, and this is me. This is why I be trying to, like, explain to the youth, you heard, like, it's okay to be yourself, because I was once that person that was trying to portray an image around my friends, and when I got placed in that situation by myself, I could be a real person to stand and say I did bad, you heard? Every time after that situation that I had to perform, I performed.
Yeah.
Including when I saw Shaq by myself. Matter of fact, I really had the one-up on Shaq one time when he was in jail. It was me, shout out my son Swipe, Free Crackle, Coach. It was wild people in this crib. What's Tay there? I'm not too for sure if he was there, whatever, but it was a few bros in the crib, whatever, where I had the one-up on son. And it could have been that. And 5 lower on Rikers Island, it was like 4 or 5 of us in the crib. That's Cho, and he was in the crib. Him and another person from the Bronx, they had the crib. They was YB. When I got locked back up, I was already YB. I was on the island before them, so I went home. I came back. I had the big suit. So when I came back,
what is YB? That's
Young Bosses.
Okay, from
the Bronx.
Yeah. Okay.
Feel me? So when I came back, I had a big suit. So they had like a rule where it's like, if you ain't had a crib, you couldn't do SPA. SPA is basically like when everybody lock in, you got that one person that's out that be walking around the cells making sure everybody good type. Feel me? So, but I just got to the crib, you know, everybody got word that I'm back in the building and I got the big suit. So Shaq wound up turning YB under my son B-Mac, Free B-Mac. Whatever. He's YB, and another person that got the crib with him is YB. So when I get there, it was like word around that Coach Fate stamped Shaq as good in the building. Yeah. You feel me? So when I get there, we arguing who gonna do SPA. Somebody will look, I don't even want the crib. You feel me? The crib. Like, at this time, having the crib is washed up. Yeah. I'm like, the only thing I just want to do is SPA, gang. Like, for me, I could do whatever y'all want to do. I don't want no extra nothing. I just want to do SPA. So Shaq and son from the Bronx, his name was Bentley. They like on some like, yo, listen, only that got the crib could do SPA, bro. I'm like, what? I wasn't jacking it. Yeah. Bentley like, you know what, bro? Bentley on some like, I don't care. You could do it. You heard? Shaq on some like, nah. I guess because Shaq ain't want to feel 1, and 2, he ain't, you know, we from different sides. Yeah. You heard? So it's like, like you ain't gonna just come here and change the program type, whatever. But that's what I'm standing on. You heard? Is that? Matter of fact, we don't supposed to even living in the same crib. You heard? Yeah. Whatever. So we started arguing. As we arguing, Bentley's in the middle of us, like, bro, and we all YB. Ooh. It's bigger than YB right now. You heard? Like, yeah. For me, so we getting everybody to lock in, like, to go in their cells. So a few of the bros is hearing me and him argue. My son Swipe wasn't trying to leave my side. You feel me? He was on like, what's up? What we doing with him? But I'm on some shit like, I owe him something. You heard? Like, I owe Shaq something. Like, for me, I don't want to be on no pussy. Like, for me, I owe him something. So I'm like, bro, and he's bigger than me. You heard, gang? So I'm on some like, bro, like, nah. Like, for me, locking, like, bro, I'm not locking. My son Swipe, like, I'm not locking in, gang. So I'm like, bro, I got this, bro. Like, lock in. He's like, bro, you sure, bro? I'm like, I'm positive. Swipe is the last person besides Bentley to lock in. You feel me? So he's like, bro, you sure? I'm like, bro, I got it, bro. Like, sturdy. Like, alright, he goes in the cell. So boom. Me and Shaq still arguing on the tail of who gonna do SPA. So I'm like, bro, I'm doing SPA. So the Bentley on some shit like, yo, bro, he's trying to tell Shaq, like, yo, bro, just go ahead, let him do this shit, whatever. Shaq like, nah. So as me and Shaq about to get it again and Bentley in the middle of us, Shaq is telling me, he like behind Bentley back, like he don't see Bentley don't see Shaq doing this. But Shaq is telling me like, yo, go to my cell, like, go play my, for me, go to my cell. So I'm like, all right, bet. For me, so I goes in his cell. So Shaq like, all right, bro. Like, when I spent off, Shaq spent off like, you know what, I'm gonna go in my cell. For me? So when Shaq came in his cell, I just popped on him. Boom! We started getting it. Like, if you would have saw the fight, like the fight with, I'm not gonna say I won, I'm not gonna say I lost. But Shaq is bigger than me, you heard? I held mine. And at this time, that it took so much off my, like, the weight back for me. But I gained so much out of that situation. It was like, it was over from right there, you heard? Like, it's like I got over something, for me. But I like still shout out to Shaq. Like, he really defined, like, I really got a lot out of that, for me, altercation with him.